Hey everyone, it's Mr. Chase again here. I'm going to do a video today on angles and angle relationships. Now remember, when you're watching a video, okay, it involves listening, not just hearing. Actively participate, do something, take notes, make a vocab list, do something while you're doing the video. Stop or pause the video, okay? At any time, if you need a couple more seconds to write some information down, pause the video. If you want to try one of the examples on your own before I say it, then pause the video, okay? And watch it multiple times. Some kids love to just watch it the first time and take some information in without writing, and the second time they take those notes, okay? Give that a try. So today I will understand 3 angle relationships, okay? Complementary, supplementary, and vertical angles. 3 types of angle relationships. So we've already learned a little bit about the right angle, okay? But complementary angles, they come from a right angle, right? So if I were to take a right angle and break it into 2 parts, okay, I still know it's equal to 90 degrees, okay, but I have 2 smaller angles. So maybe the bigger angle here would be 70, okay, and knowing if the whole picture is 90, then this one has to be 20, okay. Complementary angles. 2 angles that when you add them together, they equal 90 degrees. Now we're going to do something called finding the complement then. So complementary angles, they have a complement. If we have a 90-degree angle and we've cut it into 2 parts and one of them is 50 degrees, well, what is its complement then? What does it take to get it to become 90 degrees? Well, we need 40 more degrees, right? X plus 50 equals 90, and I'm solving using algebra, right? X is equal to 40. Well, I can do the same thing over here, okay? I have a small angle of 18 degrees. So y plus 18 is equal to 90. Subtract 18 on both sides. Y is equal to 72 degrees, okay? If I know it's going to be that 90-degree angle picture, then I know their total is going to be 90. That's how I can write that equation. How about let's use some algebra. Find the value of both angles. So I have x and 2x, still a 90-degree angle picture. So I'm going to write an equation of the small angle plus the bigger angle and have it equal 90. Just like I did in those last couple examples, I'm writing an equation. This just happens to have algebra in it. X plus 2x is 3x is equal to 90. Divide by 3, x is equal to 30. Okay, well I have one of my angles now. This one's going to be 30. This one's going to be 2 times 30. That one's going to be 60. Does that add up to our 90 degrees? 30 plus 60? It does. Our second type of angle is going to be called supplementary, okay? So we have a pair of supplementary angles, and it actually starts with, right, it actually starts with our straight angle, okay, 180 degrees. And just like complementary, it's going to be 2 angles that add up to 180, okay? So I took this 180-degree angle and I cut it in half. And let's think, what if this angle over here was 80 degrees, okay? Well, knowing that the whole thing was 180, that would leave us with a 100-degree angle over here, okay? Complementary had the complement. Supplementary has the supplement. So we're going to find the supplement. What does it take for that angle to then reach 180 degrees? What's its other pair that would have it total 180 degrees, okay? H and 20. Well, H plus 20 equals, well, what type of picture is it? It's not our right angle picture. It's our 180-degree picture. So I'm going to make it equal 180. Subtract 20 on both sides. H has to be 160 degrees. Okay? Chose 180 because of the picture that we had. How about over here? Trying to find the supplement. So I plus 55 is equal to 180. Subtract the 55. Okay. I is equal to 125 degrees, finding the supplement. And just like using algebra with complementary, we can use algebra with supplementary. Okay? So two angles here. The picture is a straight angle, obtuse angle, acute, some of the vocab that we've had from our earlier lesson, right? And I'm going to make an equation, 3x plus 10, the big angle, plus the smaller angle. And what type of picture is it? It's a 180 degree picture. So because it equals this straight angle, I'm going to have it equal 180. Lots of solving to do. Follow along as I go. 5x, and I have a 10 minus 20, so that gives me a negative 10. Add 10 on both sides. 5x equals 190. Divide by the 5. Okay, if that was 200, 5 would go into 240 times. So it's got to be 2 5s less than that. So I'm going to say it's 38. Okay? Now that doesn't give me my answers. They want to find the measure of both angles. So I go back in here. 3 times 38 plus 10. Okay? 38 times 3 is 114. Plus 10 is 124 degrees. Okay? Now, I could try to solve by substituting in a 38 for the other angle, or I know that they are a supplementary pair. So if the big angle is 124 degrees, the leftovers have to be 180 minus 24. I'm getting 56 degrees. Okay? Okay, that's our second type of angle, supplementary. Our third type, vertical angles. Okay? Well, vertical angles come about when you have two lines that intersect. So I want to use an example here. If I had these two rulers, these two yardsticks here, and I wanted to cross them perfectly at 90 degrees, every single angle here would be 90 degrees. Okay? Now, if I change this picture by just 1 degree, if I just turn it slightly, this 90-degree angle just got a little bit bigger. Now it's 91 degrees. But this one over here, right, because it sort of gave away its 1 degree, it now is an 89-degree angle. Okay? Well, down here, this became a 91, and this became an 89. Now that shows what happens with vertical angles. Okay? Whenever you have two lines intersect, A and C, they are going to be equal angles. A is going to equal C. They're opposite to each other, not next to each other. They're opposite each other. They're going to equal each other. And the same with D and angle B, right? Angle B is going to equal angle D. If I make some dramatic change to this intersection, right, and make it like this, this is probably only a 20-degree angle. So this one's only a 20-degree angle. Okay? This big one up here is going to be 160 degrees. And this one down here is going to be 160. Because I know in total, right, going all the way around this, I need 360 degrees. Okay? Let's look at an example. Okay, so it says we have our two lines that are crossing, and this one says find angles B, C, and D if angle A equals 120. Well, let me write some numbers in here. Okay, so that's 120. I immediately can know its vertical angle, C, is also going to be 120. Okay, and A and D, they create a straight line. So we go back to my supplementary idea, right? A and D equal 180 degrees, half of a circle here, okay? That must mean D is 60, and B must be 60, right? Not only because it's vertical to D, but also because it creates a straight line with C, okay? Those are a supplementary pair. D and B are vertical, A and C are vertical. They must be equal to each other. Let's try a second one. Find angles A, C, and D if angle B is 40. Okay, well, if I put 40 in here, I immediately know its vertical pair must also be 40. So if I jump across, D must be 40. Okay, well, let's think. If these are a supplementary pair, they make a half a circle. 180 minus the 40 is 140. Now, I'm going to put 140 here as well. Two reasons why. It's a supplementary pair with B, and it's a vertical pair with A. Vertical angles opposite each other when two lines intersect. That's also going to be 140. Okay, here's your ticket in the door for next time. Okay, when you come to class, you can pause the video now and write some of these down, get a piece of paper. Maybe you even took a ticket from class today. You can write it on there. Practice these three. Go back and use your notes if you need to. And remember, whenever you watch one of my videos, okay, these 4 elements are going to help you. Maybe you need to stop it now and get some more practice. Maybe you're going to watch it again in a minute, and that's a great idea too. Okay? Thanks for watching. Have a great day.